Hey girls, what city are we discovering today?
Nyon.
Which country?
Switzerland.
Switzerland! Nyon, Switzerland. Alright, let's go on a tour. I guess this is the old town here, right? Because you can see that there's cobblestone streets and cafes and restaurants. There's a castle in a distance. We're gonna go see that castle. There's a few things in this city that we're gonna discover today. So what do we start with? Castle?
Sure.
Yeah? So a couple fun facts about Nyon is, well here, I'll let the girls say it. Is it the French-speaking part of the country?
Yes.
Yes, it is. They speak French here. And how close are we to Geneva? Does anyone know? Are we far or close?
20 kilometers?
Yeah, so we're super close to Geneva. It's actually considered basically like a metropolitan area of Geneva. That's how close we are. And a lot of people commute from here to Geneva for work. So let's go discover why this town is so cute and what's unique about it. If you're a tourist and you want to go on the little tour, you can take one of these sightseeing trains.
20 minutes long.
So it's 20 minutes long. Okay, here's one dead giveaway that we're in Switzerland. Flowers! Lots of flowers everywhere. People love flowers in Switzerland and it's just absolutely amazing. I was just saying yesterday that what's really cool in Switzerland is you almost don't need to have a garden or have your own flowers, because all you have to do is walk outside, and literally, because you have hundreds of kilometers of walkways, you get all these beautiful gardens to visit and you don't have to maintain them. So it's absolutely amazing. And there's the community garden where we are from too, which is really pretty. So huge advantages. Little cafe in front of the castle. And here's this castle. I don't even know the name of it, so let's go find out what this is. This is their little city hall. They have an emblem up there. Right in front of the castle. Oh yeah. Beautiful water fountains. Look at that. Nice fresh drinking water. This castle's kind of cool, isn't it? It looks like a sand castle to me.
It looks plain.
Yeah. Who lived here? It's really cool because see how you can see right through the lake? That's really neat. So right now, this is Lake Geneva, right here, and you can see the French Alps over there in a distance. So girls, you want to know something I learned today that I did not know?
What?
Did you know
Geneva is the biggest lake in Europe?
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy. You knew that? Oh, you didn't know?
I can see your town.
I don't think. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to quickly explain. So in this castle, the kids are free.
Yeah.
Adults are 8 francs. And they got these little booklets, which are activity booklets. And the pass that we got with the 8 francs, it's valid for 3 museums, or 2 museums, this castle, and it's valid actually for a whole year. So let's go up the stairs and see what's in this castle. What's that?
I think that we have to start like a different pattern.
Ooh, this is an exposition.
Let's go upstairs. That's not where I'm gonna go first.
You want to start upstairs? Okay. Let's really fast see what's in here. Up, up, up and away. Up in the tower we go. Your legs sore, Angelique, yet? No? Oh my gosh, seriously?
Why would they put the prisoners on top? Maybe we went the wrong way. Oh, seriously.
What's up here? A view?
No. Try to find the prison.
I think this maybe was the prison.
No, maybe up here.
So from what they told us, this whole chateau was only used strategically. So it was in the time that the Savoys were kind of ruling, but they had several castles, and so this was just one of them, but no one like physically lived here. It was like a strategic place for offices, like almost like a parliament kind of thing, and probably to control the area because they had direct access to the lake. And upstairs where we are, I'm not sure if this is the attic that they were talking about, but there was like a prison up here. So I'm not sure if this is the one or if there's another one, but we're gonna find out. And they like tortured people, and it was like really bad. And after that, the Bernese took it over. So the people from Bern, they were called the Bernese, and I think they were living here for a little bit or occupied it for a little bit. And then after that, it was sold to the city, and the city turned it into a museum. So there you have it. Girls found the prison. So here you can see historical museum. They had the court, justice of the peace, criminal court, and all that stuff. And then, oh, look at that, salle de mariage. So they actually had wedding ceremonies here. How cool is that?
These are like real prisons, except for other ones. And not just like, there's actual beds and stuff.
Do you think they had beds when they were in prison?
Well, listen to this.
Yeah. Oh. This is what.
And look at that. They would have to do that, because if not, they would go on their beds and climb up to get out of the window. Like there's two things.
Look at this one, drew something on the wall.
Come.
What is it? Angelique, tell me. Look at the prison door. Just so, 1 sec.
Yeah. I guess it is still kind of like a.
And then here, like, you can, like, if it opened.
It's kind of rusty, I think. It turns like that.
It needs a little WD-40.
This. It's like this.
Aha, so you can, like, see inside.
Come here, Mommy. There's the prison of really like. Look at this. It's like 2 doors. This one, and they have like 4 locks, and you should.
No
This one's
way.
really bad people. They have chains. Exactly.
This is scary. So, at least they had like somewhat of a view onto the lake. So that's their old pictures, like the old photo book of the prisoners, you
Yeah,
think?
they all have their hands somewhere on them. Like, there's this one. This stuff from the beginning. So they had the year 309, 345. Wow, that's long ago.
I don't think so.
Oh, this is the name, like their badge.
Their number? The prisoner number, maybe?
Look at these people. They all have their hands on them. Maybe like St. Christ.
Oh, maybe that was in court when they were like swearing. Yeah, because in those years, truly, they wouldn't have even had cameras, right? So that must be the numbers. Oh, what is all this stuff? So like here they have like the shape of the heads, different like shapes, all the different noses. And then they have like different eyebrow shapes. What was this for though? Just to maybe see who the do you guys think this was to like be able to identify prison like convicts and stuff? All the different, they even have all the different kind of wrinkles.
Why is this?
I don't know. Hey, let us know. Thank you. This is pretty big. It was a big prison actually. Another prison cell. So this room here is where they marry people. So it's more of a justice of the peace, I think, versus like real big weddings.
Okay, let's find another one. Angelique, did you find anyone? Oh, sorry, just this.
And then this would have been when people actually lived here, when the Bernese occupied it. I think they left a few rooms the way it used to be.
Look at this.
Look at this room. Funny colors. And then these like beautiful big windows, really old windows. And then overlooking now the port side over there. Look at that pretty garden down below as well. On each end of the rooms, so like over here and then over through that door, they had old prison cells too. this would have been the old prison door, and this would have been a little cell. Really small. Well, if you're going to be in prison, you might as well have a view of the lake. Let's see what's down here. That's where we came in.
Ooh, look at the person's snow. Why would they show that?
I don't know. I guess that's what they looked like back then. All right, so there is pretty much the tour of this castle. Now we're gonna go check out their gardens and the lakefront. Yeah? I was just gonna say, so one thing that Nyon has is a special store that we're gonna show you for all of you who are living in Switzerland and you're from the United States or America and you like American type of bad food. We found just the right spot for you, so.
There's an American store with macaroni.
Macaroni and cheese. And all the bad stuff. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's scary.
Let's go into it.
What do you think that is?
That's where they used to chop the head if the prisoners were too bad, I think.
Yeah. Off with his head.
They do it. Mommy, you know what I think? Oh, is that why those people have heads?
Oh yeah. They had their heads chopped off.
The couple, they're still holding each other's hands.
Aww. Who does it represent?
Dead people.
Whose heads were chopped off? All right, where's this American store, Angelique? You're really good at catching things, so you find it, okay? Over there in a distance is the train station for Nyon. So when you get from the train station, then you get into the old town right away, right here.
Oh, I think it may be somewhere
Oh, look
around here.
at that.
It may be somewhere around here.
This is a typical dessert, this green one.
Yeah, and it's really good.
It's from this area, right? And it's really super duper sweet, but really good. And then they have like quiches and yummy, 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 yum.
Strawberries.
Just the most delicious stuff. Here's what we found.
My God.
What is it?
I know that's s'mores. Oh, look at this. S'mores with chocolate cocktail. This is all bad. Oh yeah, they have all the Oreo flavors here. Oh my gosh. We should have never came here. Daddy would have been
Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing we're not here with Daddy, right?
Oh, he would want everything.
No, we're on a sugar-free diet, so we're not gonna get.
Let's go see.
I'm gonna get cake. It smells like an American store.
Does it?
The smell, really. Can I ask if they have a trash can?
They might have one outside. Look, they have all the cakes.
They have Reese's chocolate.
Betty Crocker cakes.
Oh, I want that kind of cake.
Yeah. Well, it's good timing because it's Angelique's birthday. So we can pick out a yummy cake for her birthday.
I want this.
That one?
It's $8.
How many.
How much sugar in it? How many grams of sugar?
Cheetos, peanut butter.
Oh my gosh, a 3-liter thing of root beer.
Look up at all stars.
There's cherry
come
7
here.
Up.
Come over here. Don't say Cheeto. Oh my gosh, they have extra large. Extra large. Extra large.
Ben and Jerry's, because you guys are used to the small ones, right?
Oh my gosh.
Jello.
Ew.
Marshmallow.
Look at that marshmallow
Marshmallows.
fluff. Ew.
Oh, this is what they say to use, Mommy, to make the stuff.
When people say, so what is like typical food in America? Here you go. Isn't that terrible?
There's even popcorn.
It's not true. Not fully true.
Some foods.
No, that's gross.
Style hot dog. And look at the popcorn. Ooh, mac and cheese.
Well, of course,
Ooh.
mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Only if they had no sugar. No
Remember
bad
what it's
stuff.
for? The
What's that?
thing?
Look, they have eggnog. No
They
way.
do?
Oh, that's crazy.
Where? We get eggnog, please, 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 just
Look
for
at,
once.
look at this.
Please,
Eggnog.
please, just for once, please, mommy.
Look at this, guys.
Oh,
my
we didn't
gosh.
get it this Christmas.
15 francs for one thing of eggnog.
Yeah, it is quite expensive.
Holy cow.
Peanut butter. Let's see how much sugar. 3 grams.
Alright, so that probably wasn't like the smartest thing to do because her cake, I guess if you buy a cake and you get it like pre-made, it would cost a lot too. But we just bought like literally just a plain Betty Crocker cake mix and the frosting, and it came to like 16 francs. So overpriced, but it's Angelique's birthday and she really wants it, right? And it's gonna be really yummy to have a American style cake at her birthday. Plus we have others too that we're making tonight. So we're gonna have a busy baking party night, right girls? Yeah. Right now we're actually looking for the Roman ruins that are in this town. So we've got some really old ruins that we're looking for. And it's down by the lake. I think it's this way. So we shall see. So we found this nice little pathway to go towards the water from where we are. It's a little cooler, right girls?
Yeah. I was doing this every time there was sun.
That was your hat? We should wear hats when we're out and it's hot out.
Oh, imagine here on a bike. Boom. We should run here.
It's nice, a nice little surprise through the city when you have all this like nice walkway like this and treed area. We just found a park behind us over there, and then it kind of goes up on a hill.
That's part of the school.
I think it might be part of the school. It goes up on a hill. I don't know if you can see, and there's homes back in there. And then it's quite nice. We're like literally minutes away from the lake, which is that direction over there. Look girls, I found the ancient ruins up there. Look at this. Is so pretty. Isn't this gorgeous, this garden? And then look at up there's 2,000-year-old ruins from when the Romans were living here. Wild. Let's go see them, girls. So this is shameful. This is like the most worst thing ever. We just
So what it is?
Okay, hold on. When we left America, we were like became like these aliens to every single food because of like the ingredients. And then when we were in Europe, we were like kind of more relaxed because it's just there's more rules and regulations. But we bought this. We didn't even read the ingredients. We're like, it's a special treat or whatever. But Julia,
Let's read it. I'm gonna read it.
Read the ingredients.
Okay, sugar, high fructose corn syrup,
High fructose corn syrup, palm oil,
cornstarch, water, high maltose, corn syrup, kernel oil.
So basically, junk. What did Julia say earlier?
It's only sugar in here.
Julia goes, I'm gonna let the Swiss kids eat that and see how they get fat. Terrible. So that's a problem, guys. Like the rules in America and the junk they put in the foods, it's like unacceptable. It's completely unacceptable. It should be illegal and banned. It's terrible food, and we paid overpriced for it. So shame on us, but we did it once, and now we know not to buy it.
Yep.
And now we remember why we never bought it when we were there.
Yep.
And we didn't realize it till like after a few years too.
Yep.
We were living in Florida, and we started putting on weight, and we were like, what's going on? We're eating the same food that we normally would eat in Canada, but we're getting fat. And we're like, uh-oh, this isn't good. And so we started researching, and the more we read, and of course now there's so much available online, but like, 4 or 5, I guess 6 years ago, we were just discovering like, oh, they don't put sugar in the food, they put high fructose corn syrup, and they don't do this, they do that, and all these other things. So anyway, nonetheless, Angelique's gonna be happy with her yummy cake, but this is the last time we're doing it, okay? These are the most beautiful gardens, little waterfalls.
Romans do love their gardens.
It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. Can you girls see what the design is on that circle garden thing down there? I'm not sure.
Can you drink from this water? No.
Well, I have a water bottle, sweetie. I think it's just an abstract design, maybe from the other way you see something different. But so one other thing that Nyon is super famous for, every single year they have a festival. It's like a big music festival, and people like camp out and stuff like that, and it's every year in July, And it's called the Paleo Festival. I feel like these are from when the Romans were occupying it, these kind of fountains here, because they look so old. Yeah.
Is there what?
They're just really old. See, it used to come down from up there, I think. Here we go. Look at these old ruins and the design. I don't know if you can see the design at the top, but like it's all sculpted with the rock. Two standing, one half there. Pretty amazing that this is still standing.
Thanks for watching our tour of Nyon Switzerland. Make sure you subscribe and give us a big thumbs up.